my sister. I've always wanted to be a protector for my sister. I've always wanted to love my sister. I've always wanted to be there for her. And when her husband was dying of kidney failure, I was the first one in line at the Ohio State Transplant Center to get tested. Except they told me this. They said, Tommy, you're too fat, your cholesterol is too high, your blood pressure is too high. And that's when it hit me. At that time, 7 years ago, I was 32. And I'm in no position to even get tested. They won't even test me because I'm too friggin' fat. And I thought, man, I'm too fat to help somebody. I have to do something. And I had a buddy who had bought P90X off of a commercial. And he had introduced it to me about 6 months before this. He and I actually did P90X together. It was his set of workouts, and we did them for 35 days, and then like most people, we stopped, right? So I had done P90X one time for about a month, and I had lost 13 pounds. And then, I was the guy though I was doing P90X in the morning, and then I was going and having biscuits and gravy for breakfast after the workout, right? I knew nothing about nutrition. So 6 months later, when this happened with my brother-in-law, I knew that P90X would work. And the introduction actually came from a friend who had bought it off of a commercial. And so I called him up and I said, hey man, can I borrow your P90X workouts? And he's like, yeah man, I'll get them to you. Well, the week goes by, he's not home, he's working 12-hour shifts at the local factory. So I'm like, I don't have time to waste. So I called the company up and I ordered P90X. Okay, and I was the guy that just started with the workouts. I didn't want any shakes. At that time, we didn't have Shakeology. We had recovery drink and those things. But this was me in the first month of workouts with Tony Horton. I could barely get through that first warm-up, right? And I felt like I was going to die in the warm-up. And when you're sitting here and you're stretching, and he goes, hey, get that recovery drink. I'm like, you know what? You're full of shit. You're just trying to get my money. I didn't want to spend money on anything else, right? I just wanted to work out. I just wanted to push play. But fortunately, Uncle Carl is a super smart individual, and he knows, he constantly threads in the messaging of the additional things that people need, because we understand something. People need more than just a workout in order to change their lives, right? How many of you have heard this equation before? Fitness plus nutrition plus support equals success, right? And quite honestly, people need all three of those things. They need a fitness program, they need the nutritional side of things, which we offer them. They also need the support and accountability.